Over the last few weeks, Litecoin has lost a lot of ground to the rally that began at the start of November, dropping as low as 40% from the highest wick to the lowest wick. While some people might believe this signals poor price action to come in the short-term future, I'm here to tell you that there have been signals with Litecoin in the past that indicate otherwise, and this potentially could be the start of a very strong upward movement for Litecoin. In this video, we're going to explore both scenarios and using past performance, determine what could potentially happen with Litecoin, whichever way it decides to play out. If you guys like the content, please leave a like, consider subscribing too. Also, Happy New Year to all of you. This video will hopefully go out on New Year's Day. So if you are watching on New Year's Day, I hope you had a very merry New Year's Eve. And I'm sure you're watching this video with a very clear, sober, unhung-over mind. Now, like all my videos, before we talk about where Litecoin can go, I like to talk about where it has been. And just make sure that we're all on the same page. So again, like I said at the start, we've had a 40% drop over December, basically. From this peak to the low, we've dropped 40%. One thing that always stands out to me when looking at the Litecoin chart is the fact that we have, usually every cycle, we have these four very defined peaks. And we'll look at the second cycle to illustrate this. But we can see that the first peak that we get is this red one, but we'll come back to that. But the first main peak that we get is the bull run peak. This is the peak that we have after multiple months of brilliant price action. And we've seen this quite a few times with the Litecoin. The second peak that we have is after the bear run and what I like to call the minor bull run.